from New York. This is Sadia.
Hey, and I'm Keith. Welcome to Gengo English, lesson number 1. Where did you learn to speak English like that? Sadia, what are we looking at in this lesson?
Well, in this lesson, we'll learn about basic greetings, asking about someone's well-being, and asking simple questions.
Okay, and this conversation takes place?
It takes place on a Tuesday night on the telephone.
And this conversation is between?
A student and his teacher.
All right, well, let's listen into the conversation.
Good evening, Ms. Walsh. How are you?
Good. And you? How are you, Zoe?
I'm great. I just wanted to make sure you were in your office so I can stop by for the homework. I'm going on my big trip tomorrow.
Ah, yes. Is tomorrow Wednesday?
Yep. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
How nice. Well, I'm going home now, but I'll leave the homework with the secretary. Have a great trip.
Thank you, Ms. Walsh. See you later.
One more time, slowly.
Good evening, Ms. Walsh. How are you?
Good. And you? How are you, Zoe?
I'm great. I just wanted to make sure you were in your office so I can stop by for the homework. I'm going on my big trip tomorrow.
Ah, yes. Is tomorrow Wednesday?
Yep. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
How nice. Well, I'm going home now, but I'll leave the homework with the secretary. Have a great trip.
Thank you, Ms. Walsh. See you later.
Okay, so the main character, Zoe, has called his teacher to let her know that he won't be in class today.
That's right, he's going on a big trip, and he seems really excited about it.
Yeah, he does. What's even better, though, what's a little bit weird, is that his teacher even seems excited about it.
Actually, yeah, that is a bit weird, and it's kind of surprising. I mean, that's a really, really nice teacher. I'm not sure I've ever had a teacher that friendly.
Really? I feel like I've had one or two.
Not me. I mean, in high school, if I were to tell one of my teachers that I was going on some big trip, they would have been like, hey, you got to do 3 weeks worth of homework in advance. And, they would be upset that I'm missing class. Not so happy for me.
Yeah. Well, not all teachers are that way, actually.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, Zoe's teacher seems happy. Zoe says, I just wanted to make sure you were in your office so I can stop by for the homework.
Oh, that's right. Actually, there's a couple of good phrases in that sentence.
Yeah, I think the first is to make sure, which means to see or to be sure.
Right. As in, I just wanted to see if you were in your office.
Exactly.
The second important phrase that I thought was stop by.
Oh, right. Stop by. What does this mean?
To stop by means to visit someone for a short time. For example, I'm going to stop by the store on my way home.
Right. Stop by. So Zoe has called his teacher to see if she's in her office so he can stop by.
Well, how about we stop by and take a look at some vocabulary?
Okay, let's.
The first word is?
Yes.
Yes.
Used to express agreement.
Yes.
Yes.
You.
You.
The one being spoken to.
You.
You.
Great.
Great.
Large or very good. In a large or very good manner.
Great.
Great.
Good.
Good.
Positive in nature, not bad or poor.
Good.
Good.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
The day after today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
The fourth day of the week.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Trip.
Trip.
A journey from one place to another.
Trip.
Trip.
Secretary.
Secretary.
Office worker.
Secretary.
Secretary.
Homework.
Homework.
Schoolwork that's done at home.
Homework.
Homework.
Okay, let's have a closer look at the usage for some of the words and phrases from this lesson.
The first phrase we'll look at is good evening.
Yeah, Zoe, he opens the conversation with a greeting. He says, good evening, because he's talking to Miss Walsh at nighttime.
Right.
Most conversations begin with a greeting, and greetings are a nice way to break the ice. And Sadia, what does that mean to break the ice?
Break the ice is a great phrase. Break the ice means to start a conversation.
Right, so if we're meeting for the first time, we're going to break the ice
Right.
with a greeting.
Exactly.
And the particular greeting you use depends on the time of day.
Right. So when I saw you earlier today, I said, good morning.
You did. And when I get my lunch from the deli, I always greet the owner with good afternoon.
Right. So in the dialogue, Zoe says to his teacher, good evening, because he's talking to her in the evening time.
Right, at night.
Right. So greetings make for really nice conversation. It shows the person you're talking to that you're interested in talking to them, that you're a great person to talk to.
Right. Like me? I hope so.
Yes. Good night, no.
Oh, wow. Well, what's the next phrase we're going to take a look at?
The next phrase is, how nice.
Yeah. So when Zoe reminds his teacher that he's going on this big trip, his teacher says, how nice.
Lovely woman she is. How nice. How nice is a great phrase. How nice shows happiness. It shows that you're happy for the person you're talking to. In this case, the teacher, Ms. Walsh, is happy for Zoe. She's happy that he's going on a little adventure.
Right. So if it's something good that's happening for someone else, you say, how nice.
Exactly.
So Sadia, if you were getting married, I would say, how nice.
You would. Let's see if that ever comes to pass.
Well, let's hope so soon, right? So the next phrase we're going to take a look at is have a great trip.
My favorite.
Why is that your favorite?
I love to travel. I love to travel. So have a great trip is music to my ears. I love hearing have a great trip. So when someone tells you that they're going on a trip, it's nice to say to them, have a great trip.
Okay, well, how about saying have a good trip?
Have a good trip. That's okay too, but it just doesn't have the same power. It doesn't have the same feeling that have a great trip has.
That's so true. So good is good and great is even better.
That's right. Great job, Keith. The focus of this lesson is affirmative sentences.
In this dialogue, Miss Walsh asks, is tomorrow Wednesday?
That's right. Is tomorrow Wednesday? She asks a simple question about the day of the week.
Right. Questions. Very important to conversations.
They are. So Miss Walsh asks, is tomorrow Wednesday? And Zoe answers, yep, tomorrow is Wednesday.
That's right. He's affirming that tomorrow is in fact Wednesday. When someone asks you a question, you can create an affirmative answer by opening with yes. Or in this case, in the dialogue, what Zoe used was the more casual yep and a form of the verb to be.
That's right. So one more time, you can make an affirmative statement or say yes by opening with yes and a form of the verb to be. So if I ask, are you going to the party tonight? You could say,
Yes, I am.
how about, will you be in class tomorrow?
Yes, I will.
Were you at the game last night?
Yes, I was.
Perfect.
And you can make informal affirmative sentences by simply using yes or more casual forms of yes, like yeah, sure, yep, or absolutely. So, Sadia, if I ask you, are you going to the party tonight? How could you answer casually?
I could say, absolutely.
And if I ask, will you be in class tomorrow?
I could answer, yep,
And what about, were you at the game last night?
yeah. Or I could say, yeah, I was.
So that was answering in casual affirmative sentences.
Yep.
So answering in the affirmative, giving a positive answer, a yes answer, is easy.
Yes, it is.
Yep. All right, well, that's going to do it for this lesson. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Good evening, Ms. Walsh. How are you?
Good. And you? How are you, Zoe?
I'm great. I just wanted to make sure you were in your office so I can stop by for the homework. I'm going on my big trip tomorrow.
Ah, yes. Is tomorrow Wednesday?
Yep. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
How nice. Well, I'm going home now, but I'll leave the homework with the secretary. Have a great trip.
Thank you, Ms. Walsh. See you later.